Guys, we have some planning to do. End of the year is coming and I am excited to set up my journals for 2025. And I have so many ideas floating in my head, but I have no idea what spreads I actually want in my journals going forward. By journals, I mean my reading journal and my bullet journal. And today we will be going through all my past and current journals to see what I'd like to keep, what I'd like to bring back, and what I have realized I don't actually need or want in my journals. I have been bullet journaling for at least 6 years now, so we have quite a lot to go through, and I have been keeping separate reading journal for 2 years now, so that means we have many journals to go through today. And as I said, I have quite a few ideas, so we will make sure I will write those down. I have never pre-planned my journals this way, but I feel like it is needed. So when I go to set up my pages, I know what I am actually doing. And because I don't want to use up good and quality pages in my bullet journal for this, I am going to use this. I've had this journal for years and I got it from Redbubble and I have never used it, so I think it is time. I feel like this will be perfect for stuff like this, just noting down stuff. So I won't have millions of little papers all around me, but everything will be in this journal. So I am kind of setting up a new journal today, but I will just write stuff down in here. So yeah, and yes, it is V from BTS, and I have never used this because it is not dotted, but there are some crosses and it kind of feels weird, but like I have this, why not use this? I kind of want to have the bullet journal and reading journal ideas next to each other, so let's go here. And I think we can start with planning my 2025 bullet journal because there are not that many spreads or pages I want to do, but we have a lot to go through. So let's start with my current bullet journal. Okay, it's a beauty. I love journals from Mellow Days. They are so pretty and very good quality. So I never know what to do with this page, so I kind of never do, but I want to make a pocket this year. I should, I think, get a pen. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, so let's write down 2025 bullet journal. I am not sure what to keep in this pocket, but I think maybe yearly overview or something, because I always have to look up the calendar, so I think that would be a good thing to have, and I've had it in the past and I don't know why I never did this again. Oh, silly me. Okay, so let's write down pocket, yearly overview, and I want to have a grid guide, because every single time I count the dots, no matter how many times I've used these pages. Grid guide. So, and as you can see, I started this journal in November, so we have no setup pages in here, but I love how this page looks, and you guys loved it too. It has a lot of views, and I have to remind myself I will never do this kind of setup at the beginning of the bullet journal. And by this kind of setup, I mean that I glued in thick cardstock because I had nothing else on my hand, and it immediately, as you can see, it immediately bulked up to my journal, and I had to deal with this for the whole year and it's driving me crazy. And yeah, not only did I do that for November, but for December as well. Like, what was I thinking? Well, anyway, I mean, I will gladly do this type of spread again, but I will not use cardstock, and you should not use cardstock as well if you don't want to get crazy. Because, I mean, it looks awesome, but yeah. So the actual setup is here, and I did a bare minimum here because I was not in a good place and I just wanted to have this setup. and move on. So yeah, as you can see, January, I just written how my month went and did some daily entries, and we are already on February, so this is bare minimum. And I actually forgot the start of my 2024 bullet journal looks like this. But anyway, we have social tracker and I'd love to have one again. I've been enjoying my YouTube journey this year so much, and I think it has been definitely my best year on YouTube, but I was also having the most fun, so I hope to keep that. And yeah, let's write down social tracker. I don't want to have this version. I want to have, I don't know what actually. I think just a section for each social media, so it would look better. Right now I have just a month here, and I write down number of followers I have at first of each month, but I sometimes forget, so this is 5th of May. It's okay, life is life, it happens. I like to have one for YouTube, one for Instagram. I don't post that much on Instagram. I try to, but I always forget about it, and I post lots of stories, so that is not that good for bringing new people in, but I don't really mind. My main focus is YouTube, and I love it. YouTube, Instagram, and I set up a Pinterest, and I don't understand the analytics that are there. Maybe I am just too old and I really don't understand it, but yeah, Pinterest. And most of the stuff is just reposted from Instagram there. So okay, I just noticed I am kind of out of the frame. Sorry about that. I love the milestones here. Maybe I will decide on that when I will actually plan my pages, and we'll see how much space I have and all of that. Social tracker will be there, milestones maybe. And yes, the year at a glance, that has to be there. I use it mostly for birthdays, and that's it. So I don't need more space than this. Except in December, you can see like there is so many birthdays, including mine. There is a lot going on. But other than that, this is perfect. I don't need more space. And that's it. So that was quick. Now let's do another journal, and I have no idea which one I will pick. I think this is my last year's one, and yes, you see the pocket. I love it, and I had my guide, and these are just a bunch of dentist. Oh man, someone keeps messaging me. Okay, as you can see, I had a master to-do list in here, and this is like a perfect way to use up this space if you don't want to use some really nice and decorative washi or stickers or draw something. So maybe I will do a master to-do list. I am not sure. I just write there some of the bigger tasks that don't need to happen certain month, but they can happen anytime in the year. And one year I think I had master to-do list foldable from this side, and that was such a good idea, but I have no idea which year that was. Okay, anyway, I am rambling so much, and we are just at the beginning. Oh my god. This will be such a long video. I am so sorry. Okay, so this is my 2023 page, and I actually drew that and printed it on the clear sticker paper, and it was a pain in the ass to stick it on the page. Future log, as you can see, again, only birthdays in here. Finance tracker, I don't want to do that anymore. I've been keeping track of so much, and I did it for the almost whole year. I ended up going digital, and I don't do this anymore. But I had a cute section for waiting for, and I mean like packages, and they always take so much time to come here. So maybe we can have a section for waiting for. Social tracker again. Ideas, I never used that, so let's not. This was good idea, but I am not going to do this. I think I could have like a list of movies I watched. I had it set up differently years before, I think, as well. So movies, series, and this is already January and stuff, so yeah. Okay, and I think nothing special on the back. Okay. Another year, another green journal. I don't know how that happened, but spoiler alert, all my bullet journals are green. But I think I will change it next year. This is Archer and Olive notebook, and I should update you. These were Archer and Olive. They were okay. I kind of like them, but this is Reverie from Mellow Days, and I think these are the best sketchbooks ever. Especially if you want to draw or paint or anything, you can do that because this is watercolor paper and it is cream, so it is not that stark white, and they have brown dots, so they are not that visible, and I just love that so much. Not sponsored, by the way, but I just love them so much. Okay, so this is, I think, 2021. Yes, so future log, we are doing that. And here I had grid guide, and I did it like this. So when I was anywhere, I just had the grid right here, and I mean, that is awesome. But one thing that is not awesome is that you have nothing here. So you just have to kind of eyeball it again. So that's why I want to have separate grid guides, so I can just move it wherever I want. I think that was an awesome idea. Okay, so we have some kind of cover, future log, watching list. Yes, movie series watched, we have that here. And I actually did a rating and stuff, and I don't think I will bother because that puts just too much unnecessary stress on me to rate everything I watched. And I am not watching enough lately. Like, I have barely watched few movies and few series this whole year, which is not good. But I am reading way much. So anyway, watching list, but no rating. I think maybe just a list, or as I had here, year the movie or series was released. I think that might be okay. Notes, I think not really necessary. Reading list, as you can see, I had no reading journal in 2022, and I have read how many? 23 books in 2022. So that's why I decided to set up a reading journal the next year. And I am so sad I was not having a reading journal because I have read the whole Realm of the Elderlings, and those spreads could have been awesome. But anyway, let's go here. Books read, yes, you can see all of that. I read all of that, and I have to reread all of those books because they were so good. Waiting for, yes, I had that once and it was great. Social tracker once again. So I had everything separately and I had the milestones here, but I think I'd like to have it more filled in. So like maybe first of the month and the last day of the month, and maybe like what was the change, plus or minus of subscribers, maybe. I mean, it is not on me, or I can't like tell myself that I will have, I don't know, 5,000 subscribers at the end of next year. But I just like to keep track of it, to see how much I grow, how much the community grows, and to see just how far I have come. I had just over 300 subscribers on YouTube at the beginning of 2022, and I have now 1,600, which is absolutely awesome, and I love you guys so much. Okay, let's stop talking, Rye. Stop talking. So, this is video ideas, and I think it was Okay, but I think I will keep video ideas in here. I don't know. So let's do maybe video ideas. Finances again, and this is January, so yeah, nothing more and nothing at the end. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, next journal, because we'll be here forever. Oh, I think this one is next, and look at this, it is so big. This is a B5 from Archer and Olive, and I got this in there. I think it was first subscription box, and it is way too big for me, so I don't like this much space. Yeah, nothing on the first page, and I guess started journaling in May. I did not start journaling every year in January, so yeah, I started in May. So I guess there are no setup pages. We have waiting for. So I think I set up May and then I set up my yearly pages. I just started this. I think I got back into journaling after a long time, so I had no idea what I was doing. Watching in 2021, I love this, so yeah, I will definitely do that. And reading, I read again quite a lot. 21 if I counted correctly, so yeah. Now I am at over 80, but there are some mangas as well. Oh, I did 4-week full body transform program. Yeah, I did see some progress, but not as much as I wanted. June. Okay, I did a lot. I used to do habit trackers on the sides and have Dutch doors in the middle. I mean, that was great. Note tracker. Yeah. Here I lost interest, I think. Oh, this is so cute. I painted this in watercolor, I think, and then I used some colored pencils. Yeah, okay. This is not flip through of all my journals. I should keep going. Now it is some old stuff in here, but only 2 more. So let's do this. This is, I don't know. And this is official bullet journal. And I kind of did not like it. Like this deep paper is, as you can see through. Oh. Sticker by Denica Seals. Yeah, again, green. Index. I don't need index. I never use it. I'd rather flip through my journal to find the stuff. So this is 2018. Okay, and again, year at a glance, but like I did nothing in here. I think I only marked the holidays or state holidays, or I'm not sure for the term, but the day when you don't go to work, because it's some kind of day. And it is not always true for me, because I sometimes have to work during state holidays. But anyway, I had the calendars again here, and again birthdays. I think this is so unnecessary, but yeah, I did not know better. This. I am so impressed. I actually kept up with this. Like, how? I am never going to do this again. Never. Again, books and movies. I think when I was setting this up, everyone was doing this kind of thing, so I did it again. But yes, as you can see, I had to do second page for this. Let's find it. Yeah. And serials and dramas. I was watching so many K-dramas, and I think I should start to do that again. K-dramas are absolutely great. Okay, so we have workout log, and I mean, that is impressive. Like, wow. I've been actually keeping up with workouts, and I have written days I actually worked out down here. I have actual trackers, and yeah, I actually went down in everything. That is nice to see because I am the heaviest I was ever right now. But yeah, anyway, I am planning on doing separate workout, fitness journal, stuff like that with meals and everything. So we are not going to have this there. This was, I think, savings tracker, not again. And I started this one in February and March. Oh, this is cute. This is, I am sure, inspired by Christine Mylin. Yeah, she does those cute bunnies. Okay, so nothing here. And the last journal, this is some kind of a random journal. It was actually quite okay, much cheaper than the actual bullet journal one, and yeah, it held up quite nice, except I don't like this stuff at the beginning. Like, so many wasted pages, so many. Oh, okay, and this is where the setup starts. So we have the key. Never again. I have never used that. Never. And I did use puffy gold pen, and it is sticky AF. So quotes and drawings, like moon phases. What? Why did I do this? It looks okay, it looks nice, but like I never needed this and never used this, but it looks nice. Okay, year-end pixels. Yeah, I got halfway through. That's okay. Workout log. I think I just stopped logging stuff. And books, podcasts, movies, yeah, serials and dramas. Like, you see, I have watched a lot of stuff. And travel tracker. Oh man, I don't really travel anymore. I am a homebody. 2019 was, like, for me, crazy year. Like, I went to Amsterdam, then to London, and then to Berlin. So, like, that is a lot for me. And timeline. Yeah, this was not working. I just written down like stuff that I maybe would like to remember, but I don't like this format. But what I would like to do is have maybe like highlights of the month spread. No pictures or anything, because that is just too much work and I know I won't be keeping up with that. But yeah, just have a little space where I write at the end of each month what interesting happened or stuff like that. I realized I wanted something like that in the past couple of months because there were interesting things happening and I just did write it down in my dailies, but it just gets buried in everything else. So I think highlights would be a good thing to have. And there is my finance tracker. I'm not going to show you, but yeah, look at this. Oh, I draw that. Like, I actually draw that. Oh man. And January. Okay, I think that's it for all my bullet journals. That was a lot. We've been here a long time. We have quite a few spreads and I had some more in mind. Let me think. Oh, I saw Jashii Corrin made this then and again page, which I really liked, and it just is I can't write. It just is like you have the spread and you have like January 1st and December 31st, and you put like little prompts in here, like favorite movie, favorite song, whatever what you want to try and stuff like that. And you just write your thing at the January 1st and then at the date you pick. And yeah, I think that might be interesting thing to have in the journal, just to see how my tastes change and stuff like that. But I might rename it. I kind of don't like the then and again title, but if I get lazy it will just stay named like that. And then what I was let me move all these journals. I am trying right now my video planning spread, so there is all the videos I plan to do in next few months and just how far I am and stuff like that. And I think I want to do that, but not for the whole year, but maybe like for 3 months at a time. Let's write down video planning. And I think what might be interesting also, space for all my thumbnails. So basically like 52 thumbnails of all of my YouTube videos, and maybe have some space if I want to write about the video, just a short sentence or something. I saw that in Manda Maid's reading journal videos. She does that every month. She has a little space where she puts the thumbnails, and I like that. I really like that, so I might do that. Yeah, maybe. So we have roughly 10 spreads or pages, which is quite a lot. It is more than I actually thought we would get to, but I like that. So this is my bullet journal plan. Now let's do a reading journal, and then we will look at the journals I will possibly use in 2025. Yeah, let's do reading journal. These are my reading journals. Oh, they are so cute, and they are both reverie journals from Mellow Days. I just love them. And look at this. Oh man, they are so chunky. And yeah, I can't wait to do a full flip through of this year's reading journal and bullet journal. I think I will do that as well. And there is a full flip through of this on YouTube already. I think let's look through current reading journal to see what I like, what I don't like. So yeah, as you can see, I have written down the number of dots each way, and I completely forgot it is here. And yes, I keep counting every single time. Oh, I love this. I want to have some kind of cover page. Maybe a pocket in here as well. I'm not sure. I don't know what I would use that for in the reading journal. Rating system, I never used it. It is just a filler for me at this point. So this won't be used. But Read My Shelf challenge definitely will. As you can see, I have not read that much from my bookshelves. I think there are 2 or 3 I have not marked yet, but I have read quite a few and I'm okay with that. Reading tracker, of course. I love this. I love marking down these squares. Series tracker, yes. So this is the type of page I want to have in my 2025 reading journal, but not in this way. I stopped using this after 2 or 3 months. I did not like this setup, and it is, I don't know, the colors, everything, I did not like it. I will have a series tracker, but done differently, and I think I will just have like list of series down this side and dots on this side, and I will just mark the books I have read, maybe something like that. I just got the dot pens from Ohuhu, and I mean to use those for the series tracker. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you will have to watch the setup because I am not finding them now. I just reworked my filming setup and everything is like everywhere. Anyway, AZ reading challenge. Yes, definitely. I have one for titles and one for authors, and I'd like to do that again. Next, read versus bought. I don't know. If I figure out how to do this in a nicer way, because I don't really like this. And oh, I have not done this for October yet. Anyway, let's do maybe read versus bought. Or maybe I will just do like a list of books I bought. I think I'd like that better. I want to add lots of statistics in the beginning of the reading journal. So a list of read books will be somewhere. Let's just write it down. A list of all read books. I mean like text, just text of all the books I have read. But I also want to have it is blank currently here, so I don't know. I have nothing to show you. But I want to have pages of all the books I have read. Covers of all red books. Video ideas did not work because I don't like the layout, and if I don't like the layout, I don't use the spread. And here we have book of the year, so the famous bracket that everyone does. And well, it is okay, and I like how it looks. I have a problem of loving many books 1 month and then none of the books next month. So I think I want to do, there is this thing where you pick 10 of your best books and you just have them each head to head, like so, book A, B, C, and you just go. I am explaining this remarkably, am I not? Anyway, so I will just put a picture here so you can see what I mean, and that way you can figure out your top 10 books instead of like the one and then have others here but not all of your best books here. So anyway, top 10 books 2025. And hearing me saying 2025, I want to have a list of 25 books to read in 2025. Will I read them all? No, probably not, but I think it would be nice, so that will probably be there. Now let's look at last year's bullet journal. Okay, so we have rating, not going to use this. I love this spread. Index, I think I filled in maybe 2 columns and then I just never used it. But at the end of the year, I went through all the spreads and filled it in. So like, why? I don't need index in my journals. The reading tracker, yes. TBR reading recommendations. I noticed this was way too small space for all the books, so I just keep the list of all the books in Notion, so I don't need this. Owned books, that's like basically read my shelf challenge, so yeah. Book bingo, I don't really know. I don't think I want to have this as a challenge like this. I love how this looks. I can see covers of all the books I have read during the year. I think it looks awesome. This is everything? Okay, I have so many more ideas. So these are all the book spreads and I want to show you. I think I filmed this, but I never published the video of the result. And this is my Mistborn series spread. And I love it so much. And I don't know why I never shared this, because like, oh, it is so good. I dare say so. But yeah, anyway. I'm just looking if I have something in here. Oh man, manacled. So good. I was thinking of like printing and binding this myself, but that is such a daunting task. Okay, and well, I see some statistics here. I don't think I will be doing this next year. Like, I love how this looks, but it is so much work. I do figure out statistics after each month, but I think I have not done like after the month statistics on the page in the last couple of months, because like it is just so much. And yeah, so I won't be doing this, but I have so many ideas for full yearly statistics spread. And here are yearly statistics. I love how this looks. Like, I used beautiful washi tapes and washi stickers. I think these are from the washi tape shop. Yes, and I love them so much. I love this girl. She's so cute, and the foxy. Oh, so nice. And there is a code for 10% off in the description from the washi tape shop if you want to check that out, because like, so cute. Anyway, I think I will just figure that out at the end of the year. Yeah, and as you can see, I am using the pages in my journals for different stuff. And I have only one full page left. Here are some scribbles and stuff. And this is actually stuff I did for my collab with awesome YouTubers that will go live next Friday. So keep your eyes up on that if you like are intrigued by this, that tells you nothing. Okay, so those were my reading journals, and as I keep saying, I have too many statistic ideas. I was thinking read the rainbow in a way that I just make like little spaces, and I will have like book with yellow cover, orange, pink and stuff like that. So if I read a book with that cover, I will put in there. I think that might look cute, so we'll put it in the maybe read the rainbow. Maybe like overall yearly statistics. So I'll have like months here, January, March, and like pages, hours I listened, and maybe if it was audio or physical or whatever. I'd like to have that. I think it would look nice and I would actually use it. Yearly stats. But I'd also like to have like separate page to maybe mark down pages read each month, and I will do that like coloring in squares, so like something like this maybe, and then a separate thing for hours or minutes. I think minutes might be more impressive because yeah, it is like 60 times more minutes read with the same, oh man, I can't even draw arrow. So this and stats, so something like this. And then I like to track pages per book, but I can't track it here. Maybe publishing date, maybe like published. I think this is everything I want to have in my reading journal next year. So we have quite a few spreads, 12, 13, I'm not sure, and some maybes. I like that, and I like that I have done this, so I have better idea of what I want to do and what I need to start planning and figuring out. That said, let's look at the journals I will use. For my reading journals, I am 100% sure I will use this beauty. This is embroidered sketchbook by Bailey J, and when I saw that, like, screw the shipping, I had to have it, and the shipping was basically more than the whole sketchbook. But I think once I can have a dream journal. So, and it is, look at this, oh, it is a dotted one, so I'm not sure you can see that. And as you can see, it is square one, which is something I have never done, but I always wanted to use a square sketchbook. This is my reading journal. And for my bullet journal, I am actually still waiting for some of the journals I pre-ordered months and months and months ago. They are all from Mellow Days. And these are actually ones I pre-ordered last year, I think. And yes, as you can see, I have one A5 and travel size notebook in here, and for the longest time I was set on using travel size notebook for my regular bullet journal. Like I have not even taken it out of the plastic yet. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the color and the design. Yeah. So nice. So I was set on using Travel's journal, but when I decided I want to use a square reading journal, I think changing formats of both journals would be a bit too much for me. So I am keeping this away for now, but I'm sure this will get lots of use where I will be actually brave enough to use travel size notebook. Maybe next year, or maybe for some other journaling idea. I'm not sure. And also, like, look at these beautiful boxes. Oh, they are so pretty. And I'm collecting them like an old grandma because I can't throw them out. And yes, they are taking a lot of space and I don't care. They are so pretty. Anyway, blue. It is stunning. I love the color. Yes, it is again in plastic and has been sitting in plastic for a whole year. But we won't talk about that. This is a possible bullet journal for 2025. And I have on my way, and I mean it has been on my way for the past almost 2 weeks, but the postal service in Europe is being absolutely in the past 2 or 3 months. Everything takes at least 3 or 4 times longer than it should have, even though you pay for the first class. I mean, it is maddening. Anyway, I have 2 more Reverie journals on the way, and I don't remember which ones because, as I said, it was some months ago. But one is for sure this deep dark burgundy color, and yes, I am toying with an idea of using that one. And the other one is, I think, green again. But as I said, I don't want to use green bullet journal next year again, because I have like how many? 1, 2, 3, 5 green journals. And that is too much. I don't want to see green journal in my hands for the next year at least. This would be beautiful combination for next year. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you have watched the whole thing, I am extremely grateful for that. And leave flower emoji in the comments so I know you stayed till the end. This is my plan. I will be posting setups, I think, in December. Yeah, stay tuned for that. If you don't want to miss that, please subscribe if you are not already. And yeah, I can't wait to see you in my 2025 setup, whichever that might be, bullet journal or reading journal. I have no idea which I will do first. Yeah, anyway, I should stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.